What's up, YouTube? It's Liquidation OH here, liquidationoh.com. I'm going to go over what I sold today, an unboxing, and I'll go over some merch that I told you I'm going to start at. Liquidation OH here. Liquidation. We have Monica. Monica, you're up.
Hi, everybody. Glad to be back.
So you were being identified as the wrench when you weren't around.
Oh, the wrench. I know you didn't have what you were supposed to hook somebody else up.
So how was your trip?
It was good. It was interesting. Yeah, it was totally a different, like, I didn't know what to expect. But it was a lot of fun, but it was a long trip. And it's like right? Walking everywhere.
Oh yeah. New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was great.
City. I haven't been there yet.
The weather was amazing though, so that was great.
Yeah, not like it's snowing. It's snowing here.
It was snowing when I got back. It's like blizzard right now outside, but so yeah, it was fun. But ate some good food. Ate some alligator.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
Good.
Yeah, and then I had this, like, I'll show it to you. This one sandwich. I forget what it's called, but it's like, I had it at it's like some famous sandwich. It's got like all this. You see that?
Yeah.
It's got all this different meat, and then it's got like chopped up olives, and then like kind of some oil on it. Yeah, it was really good.
There you go.
And then I had one of the famous, I'm going to say it wrong. I think it's baguettes.
Beignet?
Beignet. Is that what it is? From the famous Cafe de Mon.
Oh, yeah. Cafe du Monde.
De Monde.
There you go.
Let's see.
Rob's here from Product 101 Sourcing.
Hi,
Sourcing. Tyler, Destiny, Adam. I talked to Adam earlier today.
Me too.
Left Hook Larry.
Candy. You can't have my candy, Adam. Me and Morgan did an unboxing today of a ton of candy.
Did you sell anything today?
I did. I sold a Mickey Mouse pin, and I sold it's like for one of those Leapfrog, like it's kind of like an iPad, but it's for kids. Yep. I sold a case. Nothing like you.
I don't know what happened today.
What the heck did you sell?
All right, I'll go through so I sold, this was broken. I sold that for 44. I sold this tray, this wireless charging tray for I think 45.
Holy.
But I'm not going to send the box. I took a picture without the box. So that. Some guy bought both of these. I was selling these for 29 a piece. So I got two of these. Sold those.
What are those?
They are Samsung wireless chargers.
Oh, it's those little ones, right?
Yeah.
They just set it on there.
Yeah, you just set it right on top of it, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
So this thing's brand new. It's the Corksicle. It came in one of my office lots.
Okay, I remember seeing that.
And it's, it had the sticker on it and it has a dent right here. And that's it. I mean, this is brand new. It's never been used. Yeah, it's brand new. So I sold that for 30.
Wow.
What else? So I bought this. Remember the Switch lots I bought? I still have the Switches, but I've been selling the games.
Yeah.
I sold that for 54.
Wow.
I got this one of my lots. I sold for 18. It's unused and unopened. But you can kind of see here, it's like the thing got pushed in. And I was thinking maybe someone slipped their hand in and got the disc out, but there's no way I can get in there.
Okay. So it might have just got pushed in.
Yeah. I listed as on new. We'll see what happens there.
We got a new person here.
New person? Uh-oh. Who do we have?
You say that. I don't want to, my first day back, I don't want to butcher names.
Benji Johnson. How you doing? New person.
New person. Welcome.
We got to do the newbie hazing, right? All right. These things
take care of that.
Sold for 25.
I
sold both of them.
I need to get mine. I need to get mine listed.
Yeah, they sell pretty fast. I mean, the stuff I'm showing you right now, I listed last night. I had 2 of these. I sold both of them for 33 each.
That's the light, right?
It's the tap, so let's see if it doesn't fall out. So there you go.
Okay.
So I couldn't test it in terms of power, but it still has the plastic and everything on it. So I'm figuring it's all right. Let's see.
That was in your lot last night.
I did last night or the night before. They're running together. This thing was in last night, and I sold that this afternoon for 130.
You've sold another one of those too, right?
Yeah, but these are brand new. I mean, same as the ones I had got before. So I've been 2 for 2 with those. And then I sold this thing. I couldn't believe this thing sold. So my trusty lens, my lens category sold. Now, if you look this up, this is the Sony E.
Oh, that's the one you got last. That was in last night's, I think, video because I watched it later.
And there was a little ding in the side, but it was it was super small, and I listed it, showed the picture of it. But these were selling for, I think some of them were close to listed for 450, but they were selling around 350. I listed this for 349.99. It sold this afternoon. So
that paid for your box, didn't it? Because I think that was close to what you paid for your box.
Yeah, you're right. I was just gonna say this item covered the cost of the whole lot plus shipping.
And then you had the headphones.
Yeah, and that was in the same lot. So let's see. Yeah, both of those were in the same lot. I paid $342 all in.
Wow.
So this one thing paid for everything.
Paid for everything.
Knock on wood, nothing's wrong with it from what I can tell.
Right.
When I looked at it, but paid for it, which is nice.
So Adam asked, what did you figure your cost was on the headphones?
What do you mean cost on the headphones?
I think they want to know, like, do you figure how many items you have and figure your cost per item? How do you do that?
I mean, I do it by lot. So in that manifest, I copy the manifest out and put it in. So now I would say, let's just say those 2 items. I'm ahead. So my profit, I mean, I'm not taking out shipping. I'm not taking out fees right now. Straight revenue, I'm at 480, let's say. So I am $140 profit. So anything I really don't do a cost per item at that point. I just do everything that comes in now as a profit on that box.
Okay. So you do it. I think some people do it different. I think there's some people that figure out how much they paid and then how many items are good that they're going to sell and then figure it out that way. And that's kind of how I do mine. But I also keep track of what I paid and what's coming in after my fees and everything. So then I see if I'm in a negative or if I'm in a plus. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So right or wrong, I don't know which right way, but so if I look at your way and I say, okay, I get 10 items and I bought the lot for $10, my cost per item's $1, right?
Right.
But if I'm only able to sell 2 of those items, I'm still negative.
Right. So that's why for me, I always do it kind of both ways in a sense, so that I pay attention to make sure that I'm not in a negative in that lot.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
you see both ways.
I think it works either way, I think. But you always want to make sure that you're making money on that lot.
Right.
So that's why I do it both ways.
And to your point, I go back and do it again. So if I am short on that lot, I will know my pricing for the next items, either that I listed or haven't listed. I'll adjust the price accordingly to make up for a profit if I have. Normally I don't. But
so I think it's just more whatever a person is comfortable doing. So I'm used to doing all my items like a price per item. So that I do that because I do a total of what I've sold, and so it makes it easy to cross over. But then, like I said, I do keep a thing on each liquidation where I keep everything in there too. So then I know exactly where I'm at with that lot. So
I would say as long as you go back and reevaluate after, a day or 2 as stuff sells, then you'll be fine.
Right.
In my opinion. Oh, so Adam's saying your cost on the headphones would be a lot higher than a pop socket. Yeah, so if I weight it differently, I guess that would help.
Mm-hmm.
And Adam had a good question. What's my average? So for October, without the stuff I just sold, my average sale price or ASP I think is $25.
Is that on your
That's a
eBay?
profit. What's that?
That's on your eBay, right?
Yeah, well, it's just the math I'm doing against my profit.
Okay.
So I've sold 100, well, not counting tonight, 146 items in October so far. Profit of 3,500 and a revenue of 4,700. So
You're on fire.
nah. Yeah. What about you? What else do you have tonight?
So I wanted to talk about that one last liquidation lot I got. So update. So I also went through everything. So on top of the items that weren't in the box that were in the picture, and then there was another, I think there was a total of 16 items that were missing. Also the top, I think 6 items were all broken.
Yep.
So I had very little revenue. So when I reached out to them and said, this is kind of the deal, I waited to hear back. When I was in New Orleans, I got a message back and they wanted to give me $12.
For all 6 broken items?
Well, for the 6 broken items and the 16 missing items.
Okay.
And I was very clear with them, like, I purchased this based on, yes, the manifest, but also the items that were in the photo. But they weren't willing to budge at all. I asked if they would give me more, and it was no.
Yep.
I said then I was, it was either I gave them amount that I wanted or I was going to return it. So they chose to have me return it. And so just from my standpoint, the box had some damage. We also cut it down. So we could not fix the box. So I ended up having to pay for a box too, which now that's a lesson learned for me. Like, leave the box alone until you know for sure you're keeping it. But it went back today. I shipped it back today. They did give me a mailing label. And so I think when I talked to Megan, she said they should return all of my fees on top of what I paid for it. So
you should be you should be neutral.
I should be negative $10 for what I paid for the box.
Oh, minus the box, yeah.
Yes.
I should just mail you one of my boxes with air in it.
And you have 5 days to get it to them. And this happened like at the beginning of my trip. So I had to have it in the mail today.
Wow.
Or I was going to be stuck with it.
Yeah. Well, it's good you got it taken care of.
Yeah, I didn't have much of a choice. It was like, we'll give you till Monday. And if it's not shipped by then, it's yours.
So what were your top items? Do you remember in that box?
I'm trying to think if I can remember. Hang on one second, I'll get it.
Okay. So while she gets those, I looked at some lots. There's a couple lots out there I'm looking at. I put about 8. I went out today in liquidation and put, I think, 8 or 9 on my list. So I have 8 or 9 waiting to go. And they're ending anywhere between tomorrow and the 2nd November. So hopefully I'll have a couple more coming in. But right now, I only have what is right here next to me. That one right down there. Those 2 that came in today.
Okay, so it was that print pocket. It was the Insta photo print for the iPhone, and that was broken.
Okay.
It was a monoprice mini display port, and that was broken.
Yeah.
It was a foldable wireless Bluetooth stereo headphones, and that turned on, but then once we kind of left it on for a while, it wouldn't charge. The add-on fine points, that was okay, but we couldn't figure out which one they were having at the $68 because they all looked to be the lower level ones.
Yep.
And then there was the solid state drive, which I couldn't test to see if that was broken or not.
So was that a internal hard drive?
Yeah.
What you can do, and I figured this out late too. If you go on eBay, you can buy a part. I'll have to show you. You
Okay.
can buy a part. It's like $12. You plug it into the hard drive, and it can power up.
Okay.
Test it through a USB to see if it works.
Yeah, you should send that to me. There was a Sony little speaker, and that didn't power on, and it didn't have the charging cord. The Nintendo Splatoon was missing the game. It was just the case. The ink was okay. The Duracell batteries were okay. And then it was like a LifeProof case, which was damaged.
Yeah.
The pastels were damaged. It came with a little high definition camera that didn't work, and it was used. The ink was okay. The mouse was broken.
See, I wonder what they're going to do on their end. Are they going to go through and test every item and then make sure it's all in there and resell it?
I don't know what they're going to do. Megan was really surprised that they didn't just refund me my money fully and just have me keep it because of like everything that went down. So she was really surprised on how they handled it. Yep. And I did tell her, like, I really think that Liquidation needs to really rethink of how to protect us buyers and not 100% always protect the sellers, because I feel like because of that, the sellers have started to get a little sloppy with what they're sending us and just the quality of the items. And I told her this was like the worst box I've ever received from them.
Yeah.
You know, I know like you're going to have that a little bit, but to have that many of my top items, and then like the main thing I had was those phone cards, you know, that just seemed a little insane to me. So I didn't mind shipping it back. I didn't feel like there was a lot of room. I mean, yeah, so at least 80% of it was damaged.
Yeah.
So there wasn't enough profit, and that's why I was willing to send it back. Because if there wouldn't have been, I probably would have maybe had Megan fight a little harder to maybe get like $30-40 off of it. But when there's that much of the items that I need to be able to sell, it wasn't worth it for me.
So either you won the jackpot and happened to get the lot. That was probably the worst ever, because I've never seen one like that.
Me neither.
And the other option too, you got to think about, you know how many Amazon lots they're flipping through there a day?
Yeah.
So I mean, I kind of can see that they're trying just to move stuff as quick as possible, as well as trying to help us out.
Right.
But there's also times, I mean, I see a couple things that if I'm throwing something in a box and I see it's kind of half open, I don't know how quick they're moving through stuff. But if you see something's not there, what do? They just throw it in? I don't know.
And I just feel like they shouldn't. Like, if you see that or you feel that it's empty, like, don't throw it in our boxes. Like, you're better, or the boxes when you're making them up. Like, I don't know. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I also feel like there's a little control on their side too. So it was an Amazon seller. It's the only person that I buy from. So that's what was, for me, it was a shock. But I was also shocked, like, how much they didn't, like, want to refund me.
Yeah. Well, it's glad that Megan was able to help you out. And say, I mean, for me I'm just speculating that. I'd love to go in there and see their process, just to get an idea.
Yeah,
of what
I would too.
I've never had a lot that bad. All my lots have been good. So.
And I haven't either. So, and I made that clear. Like, this is the first time it was that bad. So Adam said, Phil wants to know when they'll take a return.
So return for you, it sounds like when they took your box back.
Okay, so for me, all I know is I told them and I document. So what I do for documentation is I take the manifest, I do an Excel sheet, and then I go through everything. I highlight the things that are missing, and then in one color I highlight the things that are broken, and another color and the ones that are okay, and then I write in there what's wrong and what's missing and what's okay. So that's the first thing I do. And then two other things I do is I take video of everything and I kind of talk about what's what, and then I take photos. And so then I send that in to them. I fill out that form. And then they usually come back and they say, this is our offer of, you know, this is how much we'll give you back. And if you're not happy with that offer, then what you do is you reach out to them and you say, I'm not happy with this offer, and this is how much I think I should get, or I want to return it. And then that was what happened to me. I said I wasn't happy with the offer. I wanted more. I was told how much. I told them what I thought I deserved. They said no. We kind of went back and forth, and then finally they said they weren't willing to go more than the $12, so I could either take the $12 or return it.
And that's, I mean, it sounds like they'll work with you if stuff like that happens. So it's good they didn't just say screw you and it's money later.
Right. I don't think that that's what they do from what Megan said. I think you always have the option to say, I want to return this.
Right.
Hi, Carol.
Now, for me, I mean, I haven't gotten to that, anything in that yet, but they've worked with me. If I've had a top, now granted, if it's missing, I'll fill out something, but if it's broken, I won't fight it. Like the top item's broken. Now, if the whole half the lot was broken like yours, I'd fight that.
Right.
But,
and I wouldn't either. Like, I'm not going to just be upset about it. I've had plenty of them where the top one is broken and they're talking about the food I ate. Carol sent me and Morgan a bunch of food and we had to eat food. I didn't eat it though. I've already had it. It's disgusting.
And that was back to Phil's point saying, you know, returns, how much has to be broken.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a completely unsellable lot that's supposed to be salvage and it's sold as returns, that's probably a fightable offense. But if it's a return unit that's busted, I mean, that's part of the game.
Right.
And what I do is I go and buy another lot and make up for it.
Yeah, and I've had plenty where, and you've known that, where I've had, you know, a lot of stuff like missing or not there, but I've been able to make my money on it.
Right.
So those I'm more willing to, like, okay, just give me a little something that helps it. But for this, I knew there was no way I was going to, because my mom kept asking me, can you just make your money off it? And I'm like, no, I can't. I said, you know, the only main thing I had to sell was some ink cartridges and those cords. And I don't think those cords sell too good.
No, I can't sell them at least.
So I just knew there wasn't enough to make my money back. So I wasn't willing to go for it. But I just wanted to share, like, I wish I wouldn't have wrecked the, you know, I would have kept the box. It would have saved me some money. And then just to know that that is an option.
Right. No, that's a good point to call out.
Or to know that there is a chance. Like, I know we've talked about this and I've heard you talk about it, like how you'll list the stuff when you've opened these cases. But Megan did say there is a chance that they won't offer you anything and they'll ask for it back.
Yeah, that's true. At that point, I would just say, fine, I'm keeping it because I have half the stuff listed. Right. Now, if it's totally busted like that, I probably wouldn't touch it.
No, and I didn't touch it. It sat. So
yeah. So Phil and Adam bring up good points. They could just say it's return items, and you have to do, you have to take it. Oh, Megan Beer, what's it? Covello?
Yeah, I think so.
She's in the PS 101 group. So if you have any issues with your liquidation lots, make sure you're part of that Facebook group, and you can message her and she'll help you with anything you need in terms of liquidation.com. And
she's amazing. Like, she's been, I mean, she answers early in the morning and late at night. She's been so, oh, really? Destiny said unhelpful? So I haven't had that experience. She's been helpful for me.
Yeah. Same here.
All right. So that was my one thing. So my other thing, so I'm kind of like, I'm just going to be honest. I'm a little, because this was 2 lots in a row with liquidation. So I'm a little gun shy.
Okay.
And not sure when I'm gonna get my sea legs to go back. So this is my favorite place. You guys know, but this is Shop Goodwill, and I have a bunch of these, and I have more coming, and I don't even know what's in it, to be honest, because I order from there so often. So I thought I'd bring it because I know a few people have been purchasing on there. So I thought, and I'm not affiliated with them. I don't get paid
Oh,
by them.
are they supposed to send you an email if you win?
Yes, you should get something because you need to pay.
Well, I bid on something, and this just triggered a brain cell, and it never sent me if I got outbid.
Oh, you should get for sure get a thing if you got outbid. Is the auction maybe not over?
Oh, I'm outbid by $1 at this point.
Okay,
I completely forgot. It didn't never send me an email saying I got outbid.
that's weird because I've never not had it. Okay, so a little bit about Shop Goodwill. There's a lot of controversy. You either love it or you hate it. And for me, I have had some yays and nays with it. So a couple of things is you have to really do your research, and you always have to check your shipping costs. That's like number one thing. Before you even bid on anything, check your shipping costs. Shipping can sometimes, depending who it's coming from, because it comes from a lot of different Goodwills, but can be very expensive. Yes. And it can be very slow, depending who they're shipping through. So be aware of those things. And there's a link on each bid where you can check who they're shipping it through and how much shipping will be. So first thing, when you see something that you like, make sure you do that. You also can check to see if the Goodwill is close to you. You can actually search for Goodwills and their products that are near you. And to save on shipping, you can go get them. So that's another thing. That doesn't work for me because none of them are near me, but that is an option. And Steve and Steph do that a lot.
Yeah.
And have gotten some good deals that way. And yeah, so you got to make sure on the shipping. And that I made that same mistake, like not checking on it, what the shipping would cost. And so making sure of that. Another thing, if you get a broken item, and actually Carol told me this, I didn't know this, but I had a broken cow. The cow was broken, and it was broken based on how they packaged it. And they refunded me 100%. I sent some photos, I filled out a request, and they sent me all my money back, including shipping. So my shipping, so what I do is every item that I purchase, I know upfront before I bid on that item what my shipping is. So I figure that into what I'm purchasing of, can I flip this for any money with, if I buy it at this cost, and with all the fees and shipping, can I make money on it? If I can't, then I pass on it, because they get new items every single day. So that's some advice. But I love it. I do pretty well. I have not lost any money on it, but I've come like to only making like $1 profit on some of the first stuff I got. But it was because I didn't know, and I was just playing with it. I have no clue what this is. Feels like a stuffed animal.
I was going to say, it looks quite
I don't remember buying a stuffed animal, but that does not mean I did. Oh, I know what this is. This isn't even for resale. Okay.
Oh, what else is new?
This is for my son. I should have known. I can go get one upstairs for resale. I think this is there. I forgot. But
What is that thing? Oh, it's a puppet.
it's a puppet.
Nice.
I don't even know how it works. It has some, like, my mom will have to, like, sew her up. But It's like a big-headed.
That's kind of cool.
Big-headed puppet. Got that tongue in there. So that's for Cedric. So this isn't even for resale. She needs a little help, but I think I paid like $20 for her with shipping.
Not bad.
So he'll like that. Do you want me to go get it? Sorry.
Sure. You go. I'm gonna open this box if you want to grab something.
Yeah, you go open that box. I'll go get something else.
So this one, the last one I received. What did I pay for this one? I paid. Sorry, this is my 102nd lot, and I paid a $205 all in. 205, and this was a great deal. Hoping the items I got in it are working what they should be. Hey Scott, what's up? Carry all clipboard box. Now there's going to be a couple duds in here, which is fine. I only paid $200 for it. There should be 2 items in here that cover my whole CD boom box. These I sell locally all the time. Box is beat up. Actually, 3 items might be all right. I don't know what this one is. 4-pin blue LED case. So here we go. So I got these Skull headphones, Skull Candy headphones. These are the head 2. These sell pretty well. I only sold one. I think I sold these once. So those will sell, and I'll test these out. Whatever this is, network backup. Pretty heavy. I've seen one of those before. Oh, here we go. So this is really what I bought it for. Not this, but here's another Adonic pen. And this thing. There's one. So that thing, I can get these to sell for $99. Working, busted, whatever. Some more Skull Candies, which I like, because I can get those to work.
I'm surprised you don't sell the Elite for more. I sold mine for $150.
$150, really? Oh, maybe I did 99 because the thing was. No, I did 74 because it was busted. How long does it take to sell?
For what?
When you listed it for 150, I have no idea what this is.
I sold it local for $150, and it sold within a couple days.
You did local, yeah. So yeah, this online, I can get this to sell for 100. I want to move it, so.
So I think I listed it and I had it sold within 2 days.
So there's another one, and it's in the other box. So that's why I bought it. I have 2 of these.
Oh wow!
This Savvy Office sells for pretty well. It's over $100. So I have this, as well as those Skull Candies. Adam asked, "Did the Skull Candies, are they usually broken?" About 50% of the time.
But don't they replace them?
Yeah.
For free, right?
Pretty much, yeah. So, what do you have?
I'm pretty sure this is jewelry.
Oh, nice.
And that's what I'm thinking. That's my main thing lately. Well, when I go thrifting, I buy a lot of stuff.
Everybody says, oh yeah, so all the paddles are in here, the buttons. Oh yeah, this thing's money. Usually, the ones I've seen on these, the rubber will be peeling back here, or these buttons come out. They shouldn't. Yeah, there you go. There. So I was right. See how it pops out here?
Yep.
That usually happens on these.
Yep.
The button still works.
Yep.
Right? It just pops out. So what I do is this is when I sell this one for about 74, and it'll sell $74.99. So I'm okay with that. It's part of the game.
Okay.
What's that?
Oh, because they all joke that they bid against me on the jewelry.
Oh, yeah.
Because everybody goes after the Disney jewelry now. They're like, we're all bidding against Monica. That's why we always lose. I'm like, I don't know. I don't bid on all of it, but I have certain things.
Yeah.
What was your secret pro tip? Did I miss it?
Adam spotted it. That the skull candies, if they don't work, you can get them
Oh yeah,
fixed.
for free too. So that's nice. What
Maybe.
game was that?
Giant of Late Night.
That might be worth something though, because he's retired.
Oh yeah, that's true. See, I don't know how many discs are supposed to be in here. Looks like there's a bunch of discs.
Oh.
Oh, it looks like a book. It's a book. That's what it
Oh,
is.
it's his book. You'd be
8.
surprised sometimes those audiobooks on CD.
This doesn't even look like it was opened. So there's 8 discs. Look at that. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm not going to listen to every disc. I'm just going to list it. Look at the back. They look all right? Probably. Yeah, see, they look okay. You can tell, right? Huh.
You guys, I just got back. Stop giving me such a hard time. Jeez. We're full up like my first day back and they're just riding me. And this has all been pent up for the last week or what? Oh, that's funny.
Only 4 likes and we have 18 people in here. What's going on?
Yeah, come on, you guys.
All right, let's see your lot.
Of course, always.
Oh, I saw you put my name in that group.
Yes.
Yeah, that was awesome.
There's a lot of names, like people I had never heard of. I mean, some I had, but.
I do like, I like Thrift Hunter. He's kind of cool. I don't know if you watched him.
I think so. Is he the one who kind of stopped for a while?
Is he what?
Did he stop for a while?
Oh,
I a different one.
Some
There
weird.
was one that stopped for a while. Adam, who was that? He was doing the late nights on Friday. I think it was Friday. No, maybe it was Saturday. And then he stopped. All right. Oh, no. This isn't Disney jewelry, you guys. This literally is a bag.
Oh, NASCAR jewelry.
Yeah, NASCAR. It's a bag full of pins. But yeah, there's a bunch of like these NASCAR pins that are like brand new. It's from the 50th anniversary. And there's a whole bunch of them. And some of them are different. I'm noticing, but they're from the 50th.
Yeah.
Brand new. And this was one of the main. Carol's gonna give me a hard time, but there's a vintage Disney pin in this pin lot, and I saw that. But it's just got a ton of like all different kinds of pins. And so what I do with jewelry like this, I buy sometimes. I don't always buy Disney. So I'll buy like they sell like costume jewelry or pin lot. Like this was a pin lot. And I'll go through and of course look to see if anything is marked. So with jewelry, if it's marked, that can make it worth more money. Or if it's like this one would sell good, butterflies sell well.
Yep.
And then I'll go through what are things, because I'm kind of picky about this type of jewelry of what I like to sell.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I don't want to sell it, then I make lots. And then I have some lots that are like craft jewelry, Disney jewelry that like I've already sold before. Like right now I have a Disney jewelry, just a lot of it that I'm putting together. Like I got these, there was 3 of them, these Disney watches, and they're selling anywhere from $75 to $100. So I kept 2 and put 1 in there. So I do stuff like that. And then what I hope to do is either when I do the auction show, I'm going to have some on there. And then otherwise I'll sell them like at some point in some type of way of lots too.
You make your money pretty easily on those?
I do really well on the Disney jewelry, and I've done the few items of like the costume jewelry. I've made my money.
That's good. How
Yeah.
how would you say how many items does it take to cover your cost of the lot usually?
For the Disney, like the last Disney lot, the last one that was most expensive, it took me probably a week and a half. And that lot was like $200. And I still have plenty more room for profit.
Nice.
Actually, one of the things that I sold today. So then, yeah. And so with those, I do, like, I know what I've made, but I have them priced out per item. So my cost is between $1 to $2 per item. So I don't make very much. And this lot, I think they don't put the thing in here, but I think here's another one. So now I have a set.
Oh, that should go well.
Yeah, so that will go for a decent price.
What would you list those for?
I do comps. They're older. I don't know if, depending what comps are, if they'll sell them separately. They're kind of a resiny. So I'll probably sell these for $10 to $15 unless I see that they're going for higher.
Right.
So I have some watches that I've sold watches anywhere from $30 up to $60.
Wow.
Yeah, I do really well on the Disney stuff. I do. It's interesting too. Now I notice, like, when I first started selling toys, when I go to my thrift stores, I just buy, like, I ended up buying a lot of like Burger King and McDonald's toys because I didn't know what I was looking at.
Yeah.
I was new. I just saw, certain brands. Now it's funny. Like, I went today because I was like fiending for a thrift store, and I had to go get my son his Halloween costume there. But now I know. I look at it, I'm like, no, I know what that is immediately. So
yeah, exactly.
So my secret on jewelry, I don't really have a secret. Like, it's really interesting because I don't wear jewelry at all, but I know what I like, and I've just been lucky in the pieces I pick. And I really look at the lots really carefully. And if I get I'm not too sure about this lot, I don't bid on it. But if I get this, I kind of trust my gut on a lot, and I haven't been wrong so far. But I feel like we have a lot of different avenues when it comes to jewelry. I haven't tried Etsy yet, but that's always an avenue. And then I'm feeling like also the stuff that I'm not using, eventually I'll be able to make some money off of it, because like I have some really nice beads, and beads are really expensive because I've done my own jewelry or like my own stuff, and beads are so expensive. And so I have a huge lot of just some nice beads that I think eventually when I want to sell those, they'll sell for good money. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's amazing when even for lots like this, you make your money on a couple things and the rest of the stuff's profits. So you can bundle it, get rid of it, right?
Yep. But it's another avenue. The other thing I like about jewelry is they're easy to take pictures of.
Yeah.
You take like 3 pictures and you're good. And so I can take, that one day, Saturday, before I left, I photographed and ended up listing, I think it was 100 pieces of jewelry.
Yeah.
In one day. So yeah. So I love it. It's fun for me.
Nancy Joe wants to know where you sell it on.
So I personally right now only sell my jewelry on eBay. And then, like I said, I'm making these lots up. I have bins back here. So when I go through a lot, I pick through what I want to keep, and I get the stuff, and then I have them like separated out between, like, this is still good stuff, but I don't want to sell it, or I've already sold it. And then I go through stuff that's broken, and kind of piece it out that way. And so then I'll try to find another avenue to sell that. And then there's I've made some lots of stuff that I know nobody's really going to want, and I send that back to the thrift store.
There you go.
and do a consignment. So that's what I do. It's like Casey
So how many
did a
items do
video
you have in
about
the
us.
bag?
Oh, Adam is getting famous with Casey.
Yeah, he is. He's already
My first day back,
forecast
Adam. Huh?
the future.
My first day back.
How many items did you sell when you were gone?
21.
Nice. It's not bad.
No, it was great. My poor mom. I felt so bad for her.
Money rolling in, and you're out there traveling.
Yep. But she did say, because I am very organized, just throw that in there right there. But she did say it was really easy to find everything. And she likes the clear bins.
Yeah.
But just even packaging supplies, I have that very organized, and I have like everything spelled out for her. There was a few things that we had to walk through, which I made that time to do that. But everything, she got everything out. Even some stuff, I'm like, leave that for tomorrow. But nope, she was up on it. So yeah, I was really happy. I don't know what my profits were. I haven't had a chance to actually do all of that yet.
Getting back into it, right?
No, I know. I'm trying to like just, and I've been sick, so I haven't like, I've been like on the couch for the last 2 days, just like laying around doing absolutely nothing. What's that one?
This is the Isley Brothers?
Isley.
Record.
Isn't it
Isley.
Isley? I do want to say the one saddest thing was that I had to send back in that box today was Stranger Things album. I was pretty sad about that. But that's okay.
So yeah, you're just getting better and then getting back to your normal self.
So today I was running. My car was broken, so I had to take that in. I had a bunch of appointments. I had to, of course, go thrifting. And then I just need to spend some time with my kids. It was hard on them. And then we went live. Me and Morgan went live today. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so just been busy with that. I haven't been listing or anything yet, so I'll get there.
Yeah.
It takes a while once you get back, right? You know that. You travel a lot for work. Get back into the swing of it. I know. It's like I was just in the role, and now I got to start all over.
There you go.
Okay, so I had deep fried gator po' boy. Have you ever had a po' boy?
Where'd you po' boy? No, I might have. I've had gator.
Yeah. That was good. I had one bad piece. Like, once you have that one bad piece, that's just like, ugh. Then it's like hard to keep eating it. But, and I've never had it on a po' boy. It was all right. The bread was really hard. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't my favorite thing.
I heard they had good food down there, so.
I mean, yeah. I just had such a hard time because I'm allergic to peppers. So, like, everything, I'm like, does this yet? Does this yet? So, I ended up eating Chinese the last day.
Chinese? Nice.
Yeah, I had, I'm going to say, is Nikki in here? I'm going to say it wrong. It's not, it's pho, but it's not, it's pho. It's pho. It's a noodle soup. It's really good. I had it with filet mignon. It was good. It's like, yeah. It's a Vietnamese dish.
Yeah. What else was I going to say? I was going to say something. I forgot. Oh, so yeah, I'm probably going to increase my store to premium now.
Good. It's about time.
Donna was saying she pays monthly at $60. I don't know how she does that.
I'll have to look. You were saying, I think I pay monthly too. I'll have to look a little closer.
Auto feedback on that?
Yeah, I'll dig more, and then I'll let you know.
Okay.
Oh, this is interesting. This is some Avon thing that's got some makeup in there. That's gross.
Does it look used?
Yeah.
Ugh.
You never know what you find in these things.
And then
my mom will get first dibs.
Oh, your mom, you let your mom take what she wants?
Yep. That's part of the that's part of the business. Mom gets whatever she wants. You
There you
never say
go.
no. So yeah, usually like when I go through something like this, she's right here. She's like, I like that. I like that. Yeah. Which is fine. I still make my money, so it's not a big deal.
There you go.
And if I don't care. It's for my mom, so I'll eat that.
Yeah, Adam, I did see your post. So it sounds like that they charge you $60 a month with a year commitment. You don't
Maybe
pay it
that's
upfront.
what I did.
Got it.
So I don't, yeah, I think that's what I did too, because I don't think you pay. I think it was another post or another video you had did, and you talked about paying a year in advance and that you got a discount. I went and checked and it said I was on yearly, but I pay monthly. So
I swore I read that, but maybe I read it wrong.
I think it's just that you make a commitment to have your store for a year.
But then what happens if you can't?
Then I think you have to pay something.
Oh, okay.
I think you're like entering into a contract that you will keep it for a year. That's what I thought. I could be wrong. I'm wrong.
And then do you get additional savings on shipping and listing? I know listing you do, but what about savings?
Yeah. You get another percentage off of like your selling fees. Right, Adam? I think that's right.
Larry says you'll get charged a prorated amount, pay a penalty. Okay, so yeah, it's probably worth it at this point, and I'm going to use it for a year, so might as well.
Okay, I got some nice like little Christmas homemade bakes in here.
That should go in the bundle.
Oh my gosh! Oh, this is cute.
American flag, nice.
Yeah. But now this is pretty. You see that? Like
Gotta get the Christmas stuff. Oh, that's cool. What's that, a pin?
Yeah. It's like a harder plastic too.
Yeah.
See, it's like Christmas. You get to find really cool stuff.
Scott wants to know what my network backup thing was. Let's check it out.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too.
Network backup. Protect your network in 3 easy steps. Plug in your modem, plug in your router, plug in your phone or other low power devices. There you go. Let's see if I can flip over. So there.
Plug in your modem. I wonder how you do that.
Up to 3 hours runtime, I guess, if you lose power.
Oh,
Power
okay.
About 3 hours. So, let's see if it works. That was Scott.
What are those? Oh, Scott, that's you.
No, Scott was asking about it.
You're dingy.
Let's see what else. I don't believe so. You get promoted listings and a quarterly supplies, plus the added seller tool. So yeah, I need to. I think I'll sign up for that. Should I wait until November 1st to sign up? What do you think?
Yeah, maybe it would make it easier because I don't know when I signed up. That would be yeah, might as well.
So
and
get this flipped.
See more listings and lower. Yeah, there's lower insert fees, and you get more listings, and then you get the quarterly coupon, which is nice.
Yeah, it's double, right?
Angie found Walgreens. I need to stay away from Walgreens. I still need to list all my stuff. I have so much stuff I need to list.
I got another one of these.
Talk about that.
Yeah. You get stuff more than I do.
One?
I'm going to fix this one. Yeah, same issue.
I wonder why.
So I'm just going to. Well, it doesn't look like it's reinforced that well. It's pretty thin.
Hey, I got a marked piece.
So I'll fix it and list it. Put another quantity on it.
I just think if you get into jewelry, you get to have this special tool. Have you seen one of these?
No, what is that?
This is a loop, and I like the lighted ones. So like this is like if you get some of your pieces will have a signature of the designer, And then this is like a super magnifying glass. And then it helps you, or supposed to. It's kind of dark down here. I'll have to do it tomorrow, but it helps you figure out what. So this is signed. And sometimes a lot of times signed pieces are worth more money. So like that cross I sold, that was a signed piece that sold, that I spent like $3 and sold it for like 40 some bucks. So those are what you want to find. But a loop helps, but it's dark and my eyes are buggy.
I can't, no one's bought my pineapple door knocker yet.
When did did I miss the pineapple door knocker?
Yeah, I think it sells for about $60. I haven't purchased it yet, at least mine.
Why?
I'm surprised.
Why would somebody want a pineapple door maker?
Door knocker?
Door knocker? Door
It
maker?
looks like Bargain Shopping is going to get an anchor store?
Yeah,
Wow.
Because she sells so much.
What does she sell?
Anything and everything. She's got a bunch of bins near her. Yeah, she lists. She can easily list, I think, she sells 10,000, but I wonder how many, Carol, how many can you list in a week? I need one of those. I bought my jewelry cleaner. Yeah, get yourself a good loupe or a really good magnifying glass with lighted ones.
Yeah.
That will help if you're doing jewelry. Somebody asked that.
So the other thing I'm going to start up, and I was approved, but I didn't do anything with it, and I finally started. So I'm in Amazon merch now.
Oh, you got to do, because I'm interested. Me and Cedric have an idea.
So are you in it or no?
Mm-mm. I don't do
Is
anything
anyone
on
in Amazon merch?
Carol said she sells junk.
Don't we all sell junk at some point?
So in a week, she lists 500 items.
Holy cow.
She's mad.
And I got 3 shirts up already. So I'm going to try and do 2 a day.
Shirts?
Designs.
Oh, what are they? Or you're not
Just saying.
Just a saying?
Yeah, I'll have to.
You're
I'll
not
shoot
sharing?
you a message.
Okay.
No. So what I'm going to do is I might throw a video or 2 up just showing how I did it. I'm using Affinity Photo for the Mac.
Yeah, I'd love to see how you do it.
Just trying it out for now. Yeah. They're not great, so to say. I just want to see if some of them sell.
The Premiere is 500.
01.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Premium I thought was 1,000.
So
Buy
did
it
I.
now. I thought it was. I just looked it up.
And I thought Anchor Store. How much is Anchor Store?
Hold on, I'm pulling up
Anchor
right
Store
now.
is expensive.
Let's see. So I just pulled it up. Basic store you get $250 fixed price. Premium you get 1,000, and Anchor you get 10,000.
10,000?
10,000 is Anchor. Plus, don't you get your own personalized customer sales rep, and it's $2.99 a month.
I don't know, because I'm never going there. I don't think I don't know if I could. I don't think I could ever sell that much.
$2.99 is the yearly commitment. If you go month to month, it's $350. That's insane.
That's too much. That makes me cringe. Because what if you don't do well?
I don't know. So you'd have to list a ton, and then to even. So it looks like after you use your free listings, your fixed price listing goes down to 5 cents. So the only thing I hate though about the store subscriptions is the auction style listings. The way I understand it, correct me if I'm wrong, based on those numbers, you own insertions for certain categories.
Yeah, I don't really understand that either.
Yeah, premium's 1,000 fixed, 500 auction. In the categories that you get the free listings in, I don't sell in. So I never do auction anymore. For me, it's a waste of listings.
I do them once in a while, but not always, because I don't know. I don't like paying for
Took Larry asked what my long-term goal is.
to make money, isn't it?
Yeah, money, but I would like to be able to get to products where I can just buy multiples and just list them. How I get there, I don't know yet, but right now I'm just working to get up to, I would like to get up to 1,000 listings, but I mean, stuff sells all the time, so I'm kind of struggling to get there.
So did you find when you went to and met with like the wholesalers and stuff, like, was it what you thought it was going to be?
So going there was more of a learning, at least my first time. So now I understand what to look for, where to go. I've kind of just been researching, and now I know what to look for. So, I mean, when I go back there, I'll have a different agenda. I'll still be, making relationships, talking to people, but also looking at a wholesale aspect as well as a different, maybe look at some clothing items now that I know that certain clothing things sell. Just looking at different types of products. But yeah.
Carol says you can buy all her stuff.
Nice.
She keeps sending it to me.
Yeah, electronics don't count for the free auctions, from my understanding.
Oh.
The free auctions are, you ready for this? Clothing, shoes, accessories, health and beauty, jewelry, watches, antiques, art, coins, paper money, collectibles, dolls and bears, entertainment, pottery, glass, sports memorabilia, stamps, toys, and hobbies.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So, yeah, I mean, Larry, to answer your question, right now is just making cash, but more learning the process and trying to scale up.
Is that why you're trying different liquidation places?
Yeah, I'm trying to see where I can scale to scale up and get product where I can do less work with it. I throw my baby stuff in on my bicycle seat for here.
How so now that you've had Blue Lots, the stuff from Blue Lots for a while, for a little bit of time, how are you feeling about it?
I mean, it's a little slower moving than I anticipated, but it's only been up, a week. I'm kind of playing with the price now, just because I want to see when it's going to start moving. Because the stuff I bought, this stuff sells every day, from what I could see. But I'm trying to play with the price and just see what hits a trigger point. If I can get multiples to sell in a day, then I'll stop and start moving the price up. What's your goal,
My goal?
Monica? Yeah.
Just to keep selling and making money so I can keep doing my other job when I want and being home with my kids. So I have another job or another business. I mean, most of you know that already, especially after my last trip. So I make money on some of the stuff I do. Yeah. And so that, I have a job coming up. Like I just got a down payment for a speaking training. I got 300. So I'll make a total of 6 on that. So, I try to do those once in a while, but they're really emotional for me. So I don't do them a whole lot. So this really is about just to kind of keep bringing some money into our household. And then our hope is that it will be making where we're making a decent amount so that when my mom retires, we can continue to do this and I won't have to go to work. And that we can live off of retirement and the this business and just enjoy her retirement together. So that's my long-term goal. Yeah, my goal is to buy not all the Disney, but all the Disney jewelry I want.
There you go.
I just want to be happy. I've had a hard life and I haven't been happy for most of it. And I just want to be happy and enjoy my kids and be able to be there when they need me to be there. And eBay helps me do that. And so that's really like what it's all about for me, is just being happy. Like, life is really short, and we all chase after money, and that doesn't always bring us happiness. And so if I can make enough to pay bills and do a little extra, I'm okay. Like, I'm not trying to be Casey.
Yeah.
I don't need that. If I was making money like that, it definitely wouldn't be spent on a car. Sorry. I've seen the ugly in this world. So I sometimes would think it'd be nice to have money to help some of the areas that I see struggling. So that's kind of my hope and dreams. But right now I just enjoy the moment, and I love selling on eBay. I love the thrift. Oh, yeah, I love the thrifting. I love the hunt, and I love to be like, oh, I was right. This was sell for a good amount.
I love finding something I didn't know was worth a lot. I'm going to say $50 is a lot, but finding something that either that or I can fix it like this and I can sell and make $28 on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of cool to be able to fix it and then help everyone else out. I like hearing that other people say, hey, you know, I bought a liquidation lot because of you and I made some money.
Yeah.
That's fun too.
Yeah, because you're helping other families out, or so I think it's great. I think it's fun too to push yourself, right? So like pushing yourself to try to fix something or do something different with something that's not selling, or so I mean, like, I had a bunch of stuff that I didn't sell, and I got to donate probably about $500 to $800 worth of inventory that we had gotten at the beginning to our to a tribal boys and girls club in the area, and they don't get a lot of donations, so like that felt really amazing. Even my mom was like, that felt really good.
That's awesome.
Why does Donna get up at 5 in the morning? Well, I guess I get up at 5:30, but
kind of sucks too.
I'm used to it. I get up, I go back to sleep though. I have a med I have to take, but I don't think I would want to do 5. Does she live on a farm? No. Donna, do you live on a farm? I want to know what else. One reason I work eBay is I get to sleep in.
There you go.
And wear my pajamas. But
so what else do you have? Anything else?
And no, so I'll just show you, like, just going through this. Like, I'm not even gone through all of it, but I have 4 signed pieces.
Signed?
So, yeah.
What constitutes a signed item?
Where it has a marking on it. So there's different things that are marking. So like this one is like LP. So I'll have to do some research and figure out what that means. But usually items that are signed are at least worth 10 to more.
Right.
That's what you can figure. And so all of these have different kind of markings. So that's one thing on jewelry. You always want to look for markings, and you want to look for like any like 925 for silver, and then any like gold, like carat gold, that kind of stuff. But so if there's a marking, then you look up what that marking is, because that's for a specific company, and then that helps you to research to see what they're worth. But usually when I can find ones that are marked, I know that I can at least get $10. So there was 4 things. If I got $10 on each of those, that paid, I think I paid $30 for this lot. That would pay for pretty much for this lot. And there's a lot more in here that I haven't even. And like some of these aren't signed, but like you can tell they're old. And so people like that kind of stuff too. you can tell by like how the clip comes together. If it's really a unique one, then you can tell that it's older. So those are things I look for. So I definitely will make my money out of this.
Yeah, so it looks like you got a couple nice items. So
yeah,
that's good.
That's all I got.
Well, I'm looking to do it. So Rob Sears' guide came out, Liquidators guide. I have a link down below.
Okay.
They just came out with a new version. So there's new contacts. I got a whole list of stuff that I'm gonna make a video on it. So just to give you guys an overview of what it contains. So I'm gonna do that video. I'm gonna do I'm gonna start doing some Amazon merch videos to give you an idea. And then there's something else I was gonna do. I still got to do the $20 thrifting challenge.
Oh, I know. I was gonna try to do it today, but I ended up spending way more. But I don't know. Some of it's because I bought some gifts, and I bought some stuff for my son.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm going to eBay Open to go meet Casey. He's crazy. I'm going to eBay Open to meet Casey. I'm not going to eBay Open.
All right. Are you going live tomorrow?
No, I'm not going live tomorrow. The next time I'm going live is on Wednesday.
Okay.
Yep. Tomorrow I got a bunch of stuff going on. So I need some breaks. There you go. I can't go in full force again. I need to ease back into it. So.
Vacuum.
Yeah.
Right. Perfect.
All righty.
Anything else you want to show us?
Oh. I think I have anything else down here.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming on.
I haven't sold any of my stuff from the first time I came on and I was showing you that stuff.
The liquidation stuff?
Yeah, like all those cameras.
The doorbell hasn't sold at all?
I haven't listed the doorbell. Okay.
Oh, that's right. You're keeping that. I forgot.
I don't know what I'm doing with it, but it hasn't been listed. And that I have that one, it's a lot of like lenses that hasn't sold either.
Well, maybe we need to relook at those and adjust some prices. We can get them sold.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like
to
go through some of it and see what kind of prices, because I'd like to, because I right now have 1, 2, 3 bins of liquidation stuff, and I'd like to start to kind of clear them out.
There you go. Maybe we'll do that one night.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Awesome. All right. Welcome back. We're glad you're back.
You. I'm glad to be back. Missed you guys.
The chat missed you as well.
I can tell.
The wrench is back.
Adam is just riding me tonight.
Yeah, he is. Nice. All right. Well, have a good night, and we'll talk tomorrow.
All right. Bye.
You guys, thanks for joining. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and go visit Monica's channel. Keeping it real with the Millers. All right. See ya.
Bye.